truth about sleep and why you're probably getting it wrong. Let's start with a question. When was the last time you genuinely woke up feeling refreshed, fully energized, clear-headed, and ready to take on the day? If you had to think about it, that's already the problem. In Web3, sleep often feels like luxury. The market never stops. Your notifications pile up, and the temptation to check just one more chart at midnight is always there. But here's the truth. Bad sleep isn't just making you tired. It's wrecking your ability to think clearly, make smart decisions, and stay ahead. Sleep deprivation isn't just about feeling groggy. It's the silent killer of focus, impulse control, and high-level thinking. The less sleep you get, the more reactive, emotional, and distracted you become. And that's the worst mindset to have in Web3, where one rash decision could cost you everything. The good news, you don't need more time in bed, you need better sleep efficiency. The sleep-deprived brain running on low power mode. Ever stayed up late making a trade, convinced you saw something in the charts? Then the next morning with fresh eyes, you realize that you completely misread the situation. That's sleep deprivation at work. Lack of sleep literally shuts down the prefrontal cortex. That's the part of the brain responsible for logic, reasoning, and impulse control. Instead, your primitive brain takes over. That's the part of the brain that handles fight or flight response. This makes you more impulsive, less rational, and worse at assessing risk. Your decision-making deteriorates, and you don't even realize it's happening. You feel confident, but in reality, you're thinking like someone who's had a few drinks, and you wouldn't trade drunk, right? A 2017 study published in Nature Medicine found that sleep deprivation slows down neuron communication, leading to delayed reactions, poor judgment, and increased risk-taking. The exact things you don't want when you're trading or working in Web3. This isn't just about traders. Developers, founders, investors, everyone in this space suffers when their sleep is compromised. The bottom line, every hour chips away at your edge. And in Web3, if you don't have an edge, you're losing money. Why most people suck at sleep and how to fix it. We've been taught that sleep is about more time spent in bed. Wrong. It's about sleep quality. You could be in bed 8 hours and wake up feeling exhausted if your sleep cycles were disrupted. On the flip side, if you optimize your sleep, you can wake up feeling refreshed with just 5 to 7 hours of rest. Think of your sleep like RAM in a computer. Adding more RAM won't necessarily make your computer faster, but upgrading to higher quality RAM will. So how do you upgrade your sleep quality? The Sleep Blueprint. How to optimize rest for maximum performance. Here's what actually works, backed by science and Web3 proof for people with chaotic schedules. Number 1, set a sleep-wake rhythm. Even if you work late, your body runs on a circadian rhythm. Your internal clock tells you when to be awake and to go to sleep. If you keep shifting your bedtime, your body never knows what to expect, leading to poor quality sleep. Choose a consistent sleep and wake up time, even on the weekends. If your schedule fluctuates, aim for at least 5 consecutive nights each week. Number 2, trick your brain into sleep mode. Your brain hates unpredictability. That's why creating a pre-sleep ritual helps signal to the brain that it's time to wind down. 30 to 60 minutes before bed, dim the lights. This reduces blue light exposure. Stop working. Your brain needs time to detach from problem solving. Do a relaxation habit. Read, meditate, listen to music, anything that isn't scrolling crypto Twitter. Number 3, block blue light and dopamine triggers. Blue light from screens blocks melatonin, the sleep hormone. Meanwhile, checking Telegram, Twitter, or Discord stimulates dopamine, keeping your brain engaged. Use night mode on your phone or laptop after 9 p.m. Get blue light blocking glasses. Set a no phone rule 30 minutes before bed. Number 4, control your sleep environment like a pro. If your sleep environment is off, your brain won't fully relax, even if you're physically exhausted. Temperature. Keep your room cool. 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 16 to 19 degrees Celsius for deeper sleep. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Any light exposure confuses your brain. Noise. If you live in a noisy area, use white noise or earplugs. 5, use caffeine and naps strategically. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours, meaning half of it is still in your system hours after you drink it. This wrecks sleep quality. Cut off caffeine 6 to 8 hours before bed. If you nap, keep it under 20 minutes. Power naps reset your brain without making you feel groggy. How to know if your sleep is improving. Want to know if your sleep is actually working for you? Try these. Morning energy. Do you wake up feeling refreshed or like you got hit by a bus? Focus and productivity. Are you getting more done in less time? Decision making. Are you making rational, calculated decisions or reactive ones? The bottom line, sleep equals your competitive advantage. If you're sleep deprived, you're already losing to someone who isn't. Web3 isn't going anywhere, but if you burn out, your ability to succeed will. Instead of seeing sleep like a waste of time, see it as an optimization tool, because that's exactly what it is. Want more sleep and recovery tips only on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter for mobility, recovery, and performance hacks in Web3. What's next? Now that your sleep is dialed in, it's time to tackle the next biggest killer in Web3 performance: stress. In the next module, we'll break down how to handle high-pressure decision-making, avoid emotional reactions, and manage mental resilience like a pro. Now your turn. Apply this tonight. Choose a consistent sleep and wake-up time. Create a pre-sleep routine. Optimize your sleep environment. Cut caffeine before 3 or 4 p.m. and track how you're actually feeling in the morning. Start optimizing your sleep tonight. Your future self will thank you.